Hey, what's up guys? My name is Michael from Siesta campus and this is the Siesta Estrella. Now it's time to open up the roof, which gives you access to the second bed. So, we need to make sure when opening the roof that the sliding door is open so that all of the air can escape. You're going to start with the safety, unclip them from both sides. Then, go to the Velcro and release the Velcro so that it can open nice and slowly. On the side, you will find a silver panel. Bring this piece down and give it a twist. It will unattach itself to this pin by pulling down slightly, and you can do the same on the other side. Then you can give it a push and the bed is ready. So let's show you how to get up there. Let me show you how to assemble the ladder. Grab this first piece, make sure that the gray circles are on the floor. Then grab the other side and see where it matches. Fit them in together and make sure you clip to secure in place. Now we can climb upstairs. Let's go. Now that you've learned how to put the ladder together, we can bring it inside and hook it on these two hooks. You can use the ladder to climb upstairs. If the kids want to sleep upstairs, you're welcome to use the safety net. You can find it underneath the mattress, roll it out, and connect it to the safety up above. Clip it in, and do the same on the other side. And they're nice, safe and secure. When it's time to close the roof, make sure that the sliding door is open. Then, in the middle, there's a black strap attached to both handles. You're going to pull down, and with the other hand, make sure that all of the canvas comes inside the van. And lower it slowly. Then, we're going to roll this up, push all the canvas back. Using one hand, pull down so that the silver piece can attach to this pin over here. Rotate this piece and clip it back. Make sure that you also attach the safety. With the excess canvas, you can roll it up and use the Velcro to keep it out of the way. And there you have it, the roof is closed. With this extra strap, you can tuck it in over here. In the front of the van, you have blinds all around. So, you're going to take 2 fingers, pinch and drag. And do the same on the other side. You're all set for the evening. Let me show you how to use the front of the van. So, when you want to drive, turn the van on. The gear shifter is down over here. You just turn the knob and release the parking brake under here. To maximize your living space, you can rotate both of these chairs all the way around. So, you're going to bring the chair forward. Then, just below the seat, there's a lever. You're going to pull it in the direction that you want to turn the chair. And you can do the same on the other side. Right behind the driver's seat, you can find a power outlet. Keep in mind that this outlet will only work if the van is on charge. You can grab your interior table from the back and you can hook it up like this. Using the 2 black clips, attach it to the silver rail and drop it down. Then you can extend the table to create some more space for you and your family. You can also use your interior table outside. So using the 2 clips, hook it on the rail. And this makes inside-outside living. To open up the step, you can press the black button with the arrow facing down. Then to close it, please make sure you close it before driving. Press the arrow up. Welcome to your kitchen space. First, we need to turn on the gas. Located in the top drawer, you can find the valves just over here above the cutlery. Make sure they're facing up to ensure that the gas is on. Then you can close the drawer and lift up both of the glass panels. Please make sure that you lift both of them up just so that the heat doesn't damage the glass on the other side. To turn on the gas, you're going to start it up. And that is it. Then, when you're ready to wash some dishes, this is an automatic tap, so you can just lift it up and lift the tap. Make sure you push the tap all the way down before you close both of the glasses. Before driving, also make sure that the gas is off. In this area, you will also find USB charging ports, which are connected to the leisure battery. If the van is on charge, you're welcome to use the 2-pin plugs just below the kitchen counter. To turn on your fridge, you can click the button just underneath the stove. Make sure that the blue blocks, the third one, is lit up, just so that your food doesn't freeze. There's 2 areas inside this fridge. One is the normal fridge, and upstairs is the freezer. The fridge is operated by the leisure battery, so it should be good throughout your trip. This is the display of your van. If the van is on charge, a light will appear over here. This is for the leisure battery. If you click it, you'll be able to see, dependent on the voltage, on how much it is charged. If it drops below 12, you need to charge the van. As you can see, we need to put the van on charge. Over here is the freshwater tank. This is how they look lit up, and you have 100%. The button just below it is the wastewater tank. You don't have to apply too much pressure, it's just a touch. So currently we don't have any wastewater. Everything that controls temperature can be found on this panel right here. To select, you can turn the dial and make sure that it's blinking. For example, this is the heater in the van. You can choose your desired temperature and it will be on. Keep in mind, this is a diesel heater. Over here, you can find water temperature. This is controlled with the gas. We've got eco, hot, and boost. Over here, we have ventilation, and you can choose eco or high. Let me show you guys the bathroom. Let's go. Inside the bathroom, you can find your sink and your tap, which can also be used as the shower. And it hooks up right over here. When you're done, just make sure it goes all the way back in, just like that. Then, to my right, you have the toilet. You're going to lift up the lid and open up the grey flap below. Do what you have to do. When you're done, make sure you flush with the blue button. And once the water is all down, you can close it. And think about life. When the cassette is full, you need to make sure that when emptying it, the grey flap on the inside of the bathroom is closed. Then, coming to the outside, you can lift this flap and lift the blue clip and pull towards you. Then, you can turn this piece and empty it in a designated area. To put it back, once it's nice and clean and you have your chemical inside, you can just push it all the way back in until it clips. Always remember to lock the cassette just so that nobody steals it. When it's time to charge your van, you can grab your cable from the back and lift the black flap. Then lift up the blue circle and make sure it goes into the black square and push. Always make sure that the van is on charge on the display inside. When your van is done charging, you can remove the cable. Press down with your thumb on the blue latch and with the other hand pull the cable out. When you need to fill up the freshwater tank, you can use the key with the car keys, unlock it and put it in there. Make sure when you're putting it back that all 3 pins match the holes twist and lock it. When your wastewater is full, you can find this L-shaped tool inside the van, come to the back and open the valve. When you're done, make sure that you close it and put it back where you found it. To open up the awning, make sure that the sliding door is closed. You can find the awning tool at the back. So, this is an extendable rod. Extend it until you can reach. Then, the golden piece at the top of the awning tool will fit into the silver circle, and you're going to roll it out. We always suggest that you roll the awning out just until you can reach the legs, so that you can drop the legs down for some support. On the sides, you can unclip the legs and drop it all the way down. Lifting up this grey latch will secure the leg length. And do the same on the other side. Make sure both of the legs are down before you carry on rolling the awning out. Then you can adjust the legs to become higher. We also suggest, if there's lots of wind or rain, don't use the awning, just to be safe. When putting the awning back, roll it in, and once it's about 1 meter from its living place, you can bring the legs also. Once both of the legs are in, you can use the awning tool again to roll it up all the way. And that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you have a safe vacation and make memories that last a lifetime. Go wild and be free.